Hi everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison. Sorry I've dispensed with the kind of introductions there and the introduction music and all that because I had a wee bit problem logging in this morning for some reason, I don't know why. But we're live just now and I've just been chatting in the chat area just now. So I know there's people in at the moment. I'm just going to make sure. We're live just now and I've just been chatting in the chat area just now. Everything's okay and up and running. So what I'll do is I'll just jump straight over and welcome everybody into the chat. We have Stephen King in this morning. Good morning to you. Cookie's in, Alex Shug, Goddy Boy Scotland, Ben Pogardy, Tom's Vibe is in, Peter Carroll is in, Honest Crypto Journey, Marcus Jafari, Nicky Sheldrake, Derek Holroyd, Chris Noble, Mark Paul and IoT Financial, Benton Taylor, Crypto Knowledge Alliance, one of our brown admins is in, James, Gareth Basage, and Mitch Dieter is in as well. So there was a couple of questions there that I'll just kind of take before we kind of start with everything. What we're going to do is look over the markets, look at a couple of news stories as well, and just chat with you and look at some charts as well. What have we got? So Derek Holroyd, is it now time to abandon a 10 double strategy and rely on trades instead? So this was a strategy we were kind of talking about whereby you could pick 10 of the lowest Satoshi value coins on Binance and just buy them and wait them doubling. When they double, just sell 50% off, or when they double, just sell them and go into the next coin and just keep going all the way up. And they've got about 150 tokens on Binance just now and just keep going all the way up until we do that. So yeah, I still think that's a viable option to do that. However, it's just going to take a hell of a lot of patience. I think I put mine in the 31st of January and I did kind of abandon it. Well, I did abandon it. Over the last couple of weeks, I thought there's just too much trading opportunities just now. So I think it's better trading, but if you've got money on the side that you can do that with, that'd be a fantastic way to do it. But you could trade more with it as well. I think a better way to do that, or an upgraded version of doing that, is pick the 10 best coins that have kind of crossed over using the crossover strategy that we use in the premium group. So you know all about that. If you're in the premium group, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And just pick the 10 best coins on a crossover strategy. I think even better would be to put $1,000 in all the coins that have crossed over until they kind of come out of the crossover. If that makes sense. You'll kind of, if you're in the premium group, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about in the premium group, just leave a message in the premium group to say, Steve, what the hell are you talking about? So hope that makes sense. So thanks for the question, Derek. Tom's Vibe. If BTC decides to take a dump, would you rather be in BTC or an alt? To be honest, I'd rather be in USDT or one of the kind of stable coins if I was to take a dump. But if I was caught short, I'd rather be in BTC, if I'm being honest. It takes longer for the alts to recover. It seems it takes longer for the alts to recover than BTC, because everybody, when Bitcoin falls, everybody's kind of weary of going back into the alts, and then when they start, because they get a wee bit more confidence, which they have over the last couple of days, and they see Bitcoin falling down again, everybody just jumps out, so it's very volatile for the alts. Same with BTC as well, but I'd rather be in BTC if there was going to be a dump. But ultimately I'd rather be in cash, to be honest, or the stable coins. Honest Crypto Journey, here's a question for everyone. If Bitcoin was to fail in the future, would it be the end of crypto, or would alt survive and a new Big Daddy simply take over? I think somebody else would just simply take over. I think that's what would happen. I think it would be a slow death for Bitcoin as well. I think we'd see the writing on the wall before it happened, and somebody else would just take over, like XRP or something like that. But I think, I'm laughing because I don't think that's ever going to happen. A lot of people would balk at the idea of that happening. But I think we'd see the writing on the wall beforehand, and it would be a slow process. So, Goddy Boy Scotland, Coinbase doesn't have the same clout they used to have when a coin was added. It doesn't, and that's because they're adding more and more coins all the time, so it's becoming more and more like one of the bigger exchanges as well. So you're right, it doesn't have the same kind of clout. Tom's Vibe, I'd like to know your thoughts on Wabi. We'll check that out later, but that was the kind of questions they were asking before we kind of went live, because I couldn't get on. Okay, so markets overall, we'll just refresh this and see what we're looking like. It actually feels as if the markets are going down, but according to the stats, the markets are actually going up. So we've got 134 billion, 134.5 billion, which is up a billion from yesterday, but it feels as if the markets are going down Bitcoin price is going down, the alt prices are going down. So a bit strange for the overall market capitalization to be up. However, stats don't lie, or sometimes they do. But there you go, 134.5 billion. Bitcoin dominance down very, very slightly to 51.1%. In the top 100, who has done the best? Electronium up 18%, Wax up 17%. We spoke about that, and we looked at Wax talking about the cup and handle. It's almost formed that cup and handle that we're talking about. We said that Wax could jump up because somebody was asking a question, could you look at Wax? We done that, said it was going to jump up. It did, came back down again a wee bit, but that cup and handle is very, very powerful formation just now, especially in the alts market. Bitcoin Diamond up 12%. Now, with the likes of kind of all the derivatives of Bitcoin and people, projects have got Bitcoin name, I've decided not to call any of these in the premium group at all. Well, correction, I decided not to call because I seen Bitcoin Diamond, I think that was going to shoot up, and I didn't call it because I think I don't want to do any of the kind of derivatives of Bitcoin or the projects that are kind of just riding on the back of the coattails of Bitcoin using the Bitcoin name. I didn't want to do it out of principle. Then I thought, well, that's not really fair. If I'm making premium calls, I should let everybody decide what they want to do. It's not up to me to decide not to call a particular project just because my principles don't align with it. So I've decided I'm just going to do the calls for if it's Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin Gold. I still don't want to do Bitcoin Cash or ABC or SV, just purely because I don't like the egos in those projects. But again, that's my thing. I don't know, I'm going to have to do a poll on it, to be honest, because I just don't want to do Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Diamond and Bitcoin Gold, that's different for me. It's totally different, but I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if I'm being a bit of a dick, to be honest. So I'll do a poll, I think, and see what you all decide, and you can see what you think. So what do you think? Let me know. Should I go against my principles? The principles for not talking about Bitcoin Cash and the derivatives of that and the SV and the ABC is because of the people involved in them. Craig and I just don't like the egos that are in it, because they're not in it for anything else but themselves. Or that's what it seems. But I would guess a lot of kind of projects are like that, or a lot of people like that are in crypto. But it just doesn't seem, there's no integrity there. And the Bitcoin Cash wars and stuff like that happened, it just kind of put me off the whole kind of idea, all that kind of bitching and sniping, and just that's left for soap operas. Leave that to the soap operas, and that's why I decided I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to bypass them. I'm not even going to mention them. But that's my principles. So what do you think? Should I go against my kind of principles and just talk about it, or call it in the group, or not? Yes or no? It'd be interesting to hear what you think. Anyway, Repo is up, PibX is up, we called that, Metaverse ETP is up, Insight Chain, Stellar, KuCoin shares, and we'll just see the percentage, they're up. So it's about 30% up and 70% in the red, that's what we're talking about, although the market capitalization is up. Zcoin down 14%, Ravane, Komodo, Engine Coin, Raven Coin, Project Pi, Elf, Icon, VeChain, all down as well. But a lot of them have had big run-ups. And I guess that's why the kind of overall market capitalization is up, because a lot of these have had big, huge spikes. So that's probably why. So we'll look at the overall markets and see what's happening. So this is the total market capitalization without Bitcoin, excluding Bitcoin. So this is just really for the alts market. I'll just refresh this, make sure I've got an up-to-date figure. And just while we're waiting on that, if you could go down to the like button just now and just smash the likes, or crush the likes. That would be fantastic. It does help the channel. Okay, this is the charts for... So on Tuesday, we were talking about... This is for the alts. Tuesday, we were talking about 63 billion for the alts market. We're now up to 65, nearly 66 billion, and we did get to 66.1 billion. So that's quite a percentage increase. That's about 4% increase. From 63 to 66 billion. So that's good for the alts market. So the alts market is going up. But I guess we're all waiting. We're all kind of on tenterhooks thinking, is this going to go back down again? Okay, the overall markets, who's done the best? We'll just kind of take another sneak peek at that. And this is all coins that have done over $10,000 in volume. So Everest is up 179%. Over 7 days, up 63%. Profile Utility Token, haven't heard of that, that's up 86%. But the volume is good at 250,000. Circulating supply is low as well. And the market cap is low. Again, this is how you find the hidden gems. So we're going to do this. We'll do this every morning. 7 days, 117%. We'll look at some of the bigger ones. And look at the market cap, etc. So we've got Sense. That's done, only done 26,000. Up 68%. Safe as well, 20,000. And looking at the market cap here, How Do have jumped up. They went up 44%, which is fantastic. They're up on 24,000 volume, up to 500,000. Only 500,000 for How Do. I still think this is a bargain for How Do just now. Up 44% just now, and I think obviously they're just going to continue slowly to steadily rise as they come out with more and more kind of news. I need to check into them again as well. Who else is up on good volume? Materium is up 43% on 11.5 million volume. I don't know if I trust that, but it's 31 million market cap, so it might be legit. I'd need to check into it. We've got MTC Mesh Network on 300,000 volume, up 39% as well. So there's quite a few ones there that we could look at for kind of hidden gems. And what to do, you can scroll down this and just look at the market cap. Profile Utilities, 703,000 market cap. We've got How Do, only 500,000 market cap. Still think that's a bargain. MTC, 908,000. Gravity Coin seems to be going up. That's very low volume, but only 500,000 as well. Limo Chain, Olive, 500,000. And who's done some good figures? Bitcoin Zero, but just wouldn't touch it. Okay, we'll just see who else is in. We have Gareth Passage in, is saying crush a like, smash likes. Mark Innes is in, good morning to you, good to see you. Mike D is in, welcome to you, one of our brown admins. Paul Jordan is in, good to see you here. High Plains Drifter is in, Andreas, Crypto Knowledge Alliance. XRP will never overtake BTC. XRP is a centralised banking system masquerading as a crypto. Any centralised system that's cryptography backed is a control tool, unlike the freeing positive tool BTC. A Bitcoin maximalist there, I would say, James. So James doesn't like XRP, it's kind of obvious. So we've got differing opinions, and that's why I like the group as well. We've got differing opinions on XRP. I still think XRP is going to explode and really help onboard a lot of people into the cryptosphere. And I'm talking about onboarding the bigger people, not the retail investors like you and I. I'm talking about the institutional investors like the banking systems, the kind of investing kind of corporations like that as well. I think that's what XRP are going to do. They are going to be the people that bring in the money to the cryptosphere. So that's why I like XRP so much. I was like James before as well. I just thought it's centralized. Why do we want centralized? It goes against the whole ethos of what cryptocurrency is. However, we need money coming in. We need new money coming in. That's where I see XRP as the bridge. So we've got the kind of institutions over here. We've got traditional systems over here. We've got cryptocurrency over here, cryptocurrency and blockchain, and we need a bridge in between there. XRP is that bridge. And that's how I feel about XRP. But I did used to be like James and just say totally against XRP. Just say, why would we even want it? Why would we even think about it? And that's what a lot of people think just now. But that's my opinion. James has got his opinion. I've got my opinion. A lot of people are on that side. So XRP is very much like Marmite. Totally gutted with Fetch AI. You're totally gutted with it. What's happening, Fetch? I know it was going up. FET. Is it because it's gone up or because it went down? 6,674. 6,714. Thoughts on Wabi? We'll just have a very quick look at Wabi. So we kind of looked at this last week as well. We said it's going to come out the symmetrical triangle. It did break out the symmetrical triangle. We kind of looked at it and said, okay, this is how much it's going to jump. And you can see here. So I spoke about this with Tom's Vibe last week. And I said, okay, we have to kind of measure it from here to here, which was this kind of line here. And we say that's how much it's going to probably break out. If you look at this, this shows you perfectly what triangles can do, the power of triangles. This almost kind of reached 6,600, something like that. And we said, okay, it could go to 6,900 after the breakout. When the breakout came, it went up to 6,500 before coming back down again. It's probably going to get a support line of maybe 5,000 with the breakout. It looks as if there's going to be some kind of support there. But if we use this line, the previous resistance line, we use that as support, then we know when to get in and out of Wabi as well. But these are the kind of previous resistance lines. Broke through them, touched the last one at 6,500 before coming down. As of now, would I get back into Wabi just now? For me, I might wait on it coming back down, so probably look at the hourly chart. I'd wait on the hourly crossing back over the 50 EMA before getting back in. It looks as if it's coming down a wee bit. But it's found support round about here as well, round about the kind of 5,300 level. Or it looks to have found support round about there. So I would wait on the hourly chart crossing back over before getting back in. Don't know if that helps you. And Mark Innes, Bcash. I don't know if you've seen this. A lot of people, you might see this in a lot. If you don't know what this is, this was a video I showed. I don't know if I've still got it. It's worth showing again, actually. Oh, I've not got it. I just thought it was brilliant. It just makes me laugh every time I see it. Just wank, wank, good guy, wank. That's how you kind of that's how you evaluate kind of projects. And I showed this video. It's from a Scottish kind of show, comedy show. So that's what he's talking about there. But yes, that's what I would say as well. Honest Crypto Journey, followed your link to join Bitstack and got my free candy, although my belly doesn't need more candy. Exactly the same. I was thinking about that this morning. I was eating a penguin biscuit and I thought, oh, I shouldn't be having this penguin biscuit, man. So I know exactly what you mean, Stuart. Godlyboy Scotland, is there not something weird about Bit Diamond? It's something about different prices on exchanges. Yeah, there was a while ago. I'm presuming that's still the case if we're talking about it now. There was. It was very strange a couple of months ago, where it was double the price on one exchange on the other, but you couldn't swap Bitcoin Diamond, say from the likes of Binance over to another exchange, say like Upbit or something. You couldn't transfer it over, and so there's no arbitrage that you could do there, which would have been good, but obviously I don't know what, I can't remember what it was all about. But yeah, that was there. Or it might be in Bitcoin Gold as well. Right, this is getting very dark. Or light. We'll just keep it. We'll just keep it. High Points Drifter, I think Bitcoin forks are okay for calls considering it's about making money. When ABC and SV move, they move in a big way. They do move. That's why I kind of started thinking, should I call them should I not call them just based on my principles? It's nothing to do with me. This is about you. So that's why I thought, well, it is about making money. So should I call them? So, but I will take a poll on that. But I think, yeah, I get you what you're saying, High Points Drifter. 38 watching on with 10 likes. Come on, guys, crush likes. Yeah, just crush those likes if you're not. We've got 43 watching just now. If you've not already, crush the likes. But if you've not already, just say hi in the kind of chat area as well. It's good to kind of put numbers to faces or faces to names or whatever. Adam Forrest is in. Lawrence Matthews is in. Right, BBBL. So Lawrence Matthews got M, BBBL. Right, is this Roman numeral figures? So what does that mean? So is that 1,000? I can't remember what. Is it M's 1,000, BBBL? I don't know if that is that a cryptic clue. Bempo Garde, or right, is this another cryptic? Bempo Garde, I think we have to take a pragmatic approach regarding BCH, etc. You don't have to like project to make money off of it. True, you're right. You're right. Dennis van der Hayden, good morning to you. Adam Forrest, not saying it's going to happen, but XRP could go above BTC if Bitcoin price crashes to horrific levels. Yeah, if we look at, and I said this a couple of months ago, that actually XRP could overtake Bitcoin. So we only need to jump by 5 or 6 times, 5 or 6 or 500, 600%, or Bitcoin needs to kind of drop 50% and kind of XRP drops or kind of creeps up or goes up by 300%, and it could overtake quite easily. So if Bitcoin was to drop 50%, that takes it down to 34 billion. XRP, if it goes up to by 300%, it goes up to 36 billion. So it would overtake Bitcoin. We don't want that to happen though. If Bitcoin halved, if it went down 50%, the alts would crash as well. Obviously XRP, the value would crash 50% as well. So it wouldn't be 300%, it would actually be much more than that. XRP will help us all. 100 million into gaming industry. Yeah, we kind of seen that yesterday as well, Nick. That's Nick Smith. Gareth Passage. I wouldn't underestimate XLM having IBM as a partner. XLM are getting a lot of airtime just now, or a lot of kind of eyeballs in the news. BTC. Yeah, it's doing really well just now. This is on the hourly chart. See, if you look at the crossover, if you just use the hourly chart on the crossover, you'd have been up 33%. And that's just on the crossover on the hourly. And you can see on the daily it's crossed over it as well. So it's looking good. It's coming off its bottom for the year and crossing over on the daily chart as well. So it's looking good for XLM just now, Stellar Lumens. And that was one of the ones I called. So I'm glad I called that. I said this is one for a medium kind of term call for up to 6 weeks. And I think I called that 2-3 weeks ago. Ben Bogardi, you're going to try to get in on the raid IEO on Bittrex. I thought about it, Ben. I did think about it. Try and get in, but given the experience with Binance, I think it's going to be extremely difficult to get in. So I didn't know if I wanted to move my kind of Bitcoin over to, or say half a Bitcoin. I don't know what the kind of limit is. I didn't know if I wanted to move it over to Bittrex to try and get in on the raid, because I think it could be quite good. It would be a raid, to be honest. I think you get 5x the money that you put in. But I think it's always good to give it a go. Gareth Passaz, go. What does that mean, go? Are you talking about GoChain? We'll just have a look at GoChain. I take it as, presume that's what you mean. GoChain looking good. Crossed over for the first time on the daily, coming off its lows of 476, round about there, coming off its all-time lows. So I always like this. I do always like this when it's coming up with its all-time lows and it's starting to move up, when you're getting crossovers after crossover, i.e. the 1 hour crossover, 4 hour crossover, and then the daily crossover. Daily crossover is the biggest one for me. When it crosses over on the daily, it did cross over at 549. It's kind of jumped up to 615, so I think that's going to be going higher as well. So it looks good for short term and medium term. Are you still thinking TRX will make a move? I'm in it long on BitMEX. Yes, I do, and I started to make a move already, I believe. I checked out this morning, it was making a move from where I called it yesterday. So there you go, it's made a move. It's broken out of this kind of triangle that we were talking about yesterday. Broke out there, it moved up to 592. And we were kind of talking about yesterday at I think it was 571, when I said this is going to make a move of 30-40%. So 30-40% move from here. I need to kind of go up. Yeah, to 741 or something. if the market overall kind of keeps on going the way it's going, or it's stable. But if kind of Bitcoin falls big time, we're also obviously going to get falls with TRX as well. But it's broken out the triangle. It looks as if it's one to make a move upwards. So yeah, I do still think that is going to make a move. Nope, it's about making money. What about your integrity though? Shitcoins, yeah, true. Holly Gully is in, and good morning to you. HC still good. We'll just yeah. So the calls I made yesterday, we'll just have a look at them. So LRC, BTC, that was one of the ones said was going to go up 70%. It says 1600 just now. Obviously the markets are kind of coming down, or start coming down. Still think it's going to go up? Yes, I do. But But if the markets are coming down, obviously that ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen, but we can see this, it's just set up, it's primed for a beautiful setup for this cup and handle. But it's just not getting there just now because the markets are starting to take a wee dip. But I'm still in it. I'm in LRC, so I kind of said that yesterday. HC, I said, was going to go up as well, or I believed it was going to go up. They've got news coming out. Loads of news coming out. And I think when that news comes out, it did take a jump up to 41,846. And I said it was going to take a jump up to round about the kind of 55,000 mark, or at least 45,000 mark. Didn't quite get there, and wanted to close on that price as well on the daily before it comes back down. But I said 55,000 it should jump up to before coming back down and going back up again. Still think that's the case with HC. Again, looking at the overall markets, if the overall markets just tank, it's obviously not going to happen. That kind of goes without saying. And the other one was OpenANX. It started moving up as well. It's slowly creeping up for OpenANX, and I think that is going to reach that kind of figure as well. It's going to go up. Oh, that's the dollars. 0AX BTC. So I do believe it's going to go up to 6,363. So at least a 50% from here for it. I spoke about it yesterday. I don't know what price, but I said it was going to go up 70%. But started climbing already from yesterday when I kind of called it. And again, this cup and handle. This is a really, really good cup and handle kind of formation forming. Come back down. Then we're going to shoot back up again. So that's starting to form just now, as we can see. So yep, I still think the three that I've called yesterday, I still think they're going to go up as well. LRC looks really good, although it's coming down the most. OpenANX looks very similar to LRC as well. And HC, because of the news and the fundamentals, I think that's going to shoot up as well. It's not the kind of cup and handle, but it's got a cup and handle formation there as well. So look out for that formation. Really powerful formation, the cup and handle. But it's not made that yet. It's not made it yet, but I do believe it will get there. Axel is in. Good morning to you. Crypto Knowledge Alliance. If XRP overtakes BTC, crypto is dead. I'm not for a second saying XRP won't be a profitable investment. However, XRP profits with the old establishment. That's the thing. It's the old establishment, but the old establishment haven't a clue what they're doing, to be honest. So there's going to be new people coming in and overtaking the old establishment. So it's going to be people advising the old establishment. The old establishment having a clue about kind of Bitcoin, not Bitcoin. They haven't a clue about blockchain, how it works, and how XRP could save them a shitload of money. So they do have a clue, obviously. They do. I'm not saying they're stupid, but they're just not in this world. So it's going to have to be people from the new world, i.e. the crypto world, kind of advising the old kind of world, so to speak. So it's not going to be the old establishment. It's just going to be that is a mask of what it formerly was. That's how I kind of think about it. But I know what you mean, James. I know exactly where you're coming from. Barbara Taylor, good morning, Steve. Digitex thoughts. We'll have a look at some of the smaller coins, coin signals. Keep going at that. It's not coin signals anymore. Not coming up. So it's charts.cointrader.pro. That's who you have to go to. And we'll look at Digitex futures. They were doing well. I believe they might have come down a wee bit. Yeah, they're going back up. So they did come back down to 1500. So they went all the way up to about 2300, came back down to 1500, and starting to go back up again. 1886 at the moment. So looking good for Digitex futures. We'll just have a look while we're here at BAB. 6 Satoshi for BAB, so they're staying kind of steady round about that area. 6 Satoshi, they did go up to around about 7 Satoshi, came back down again. And BPT, Blockport, staying steady at 3000. Expect another jump up later on from them as well. So that's looking good. Howdo, just see what happened with Howdo yesterday, the day before. So that's the thing about these smaller ones as well, that you can get big jumps up. So it was at 100, it jumped up 86% to 186 Satoshi, and it's still only valued at 500,000. So we'll have to think about this kind of as well when we're getting into these low value ones. And remember to take profit obviously as well if you're getting in to them. But we're looking on the daily, looking on the daily to cross over on the daily as well. What other ones? Metamorph, one of our favourites. Still at 100. Still at 100. They're coming out a lot. Metamorph. I seen the review the other day, or was it yesterday, as well, by Bits Boy or Bits Crew or something. Bitboy, who was it? I can't remember. But on Metamorph, I still think Metamorph are going to do really well. They've just been kind of steadily round about this 100 line, up and down this 100 line. I think they're going to break out soon, Metamorph. So it might be a good time to get some. Just now, it's not financial advice, do your own research and all that. But I think it could be a good time to get some for the future. Metamorph, again, under 500,000, I believe. $400,000. It just baffles me. Because they're coming out all the time with Metamorph. They're coming out with the news all the time as well. They're updating on social media. This was it, yeah. That was a review. BitBoy. That was March the 12th. A giveaway, March the 11th. They were listed as well. They kind of updated Metamorph Pro. So this would be a good one for me in my eyes. But I'm biased because I'm invested, and I did a review on them back in November as well, if you want to check that out. But they've updated things since then as well. So yeah, Digitech still looks good as well. That was from Barbara. Crypto Knowledge Line. BTC is a tool for freeing the people who have no access to money and are enslaved by political and financial systems. BTC will always win the race. Oh, you're really pushing this, James. You're really pushing this. We're going to get a meeting up with James on April, middle of April or something. James is coming up, and we're going to meet up for a coffee or a pint. I don't know. We'll probably turn into a pint. We might get some of the admins there as well. So we're going to meet up. And it'll be quite cool. And that reminds me as well, I was thinking about a kind of meet up for, I don't know, just having a night out or something somewhere, because we talked about the castle at the party, or the party at the castle. Obviously that's not happening just now, but we could still meet up and do something somewhere. I don't know. Any ideas, just let me know. But yeah, so we're going to have an interesting discussion, myself and Jamesy boy. And I don't know if the admins are coming up. I think Mike was talking about coming up as well. Need to wait and see. And a couple of the others, so be good to meet up with the admins and kind of anybody else. Gareth Passage got to go at 5:50. Right, and just nearly finished. We've only got 10-15 minutes left. Big Bonanza. XLM just opened and closed an hour candle above 11 cents. Is Coinbase adding XLM to the main exchange? I don't know if it's adding it to the main exchange. I would imagine it would eventually. What's your view on Crypto Hopper? What is Crypto Hopper? Is that? It sounds like a Crypto Hopper. I don't know what it is, Gareth. Crypto Hopper, the most powerful trading bot. Don't know it, never used it. It's the best crypto trading bot currently available. 24/7 trading automatically in the cloud. Easy to use, powerful, and extremely safe. Never used it. I don't like trading bots because of the API access you have to give them. I just don't like it in general. 3 commas I was talking about yesterday, that'd probably be the only one I would give my API keys to. Obviously you're not giving your full access either. But I've never checked out. What are your thoughts on it if you've used it before? The Stormkeeper, I have to leave early, but thanks again for the great content. Thanks for that, Stormkeeper. I'm going to do the news just now. What we were kind of talking about here. So Coinbase Pro on boards, Stellar Lumens, boosting value 6%. So Coinbase professional trading platform, Coinbase Pro, supporting Stellar Lumens XLM, which is currently the 7th largest cryptocurrency by market cap. The announcement released on March the 13th. I would imagine they're added to the main market as well, so you can buy it. So Coinbase Pro inbound transfers for XLM are now available in the regions where trading is supported. Traders cannot place orders and no orders will be filled. Order books will be in transfer. They've done this with XRP as well, and they put it on the main system. But you can't buy XRP from Coinbase Pro from Coinbase just now, but I would imagine you will be able to eventually, and the same will happen with XLM as well. So that's good news for them. Bitcoin adoption. Blockchain Inc. wallets grow by 48% since 2018. 34 million now in operation. So over 34 million Blockchain Inc. wallets are functional as of March 2019, showing a 48% increase since 2018 and a staggering 1 million% increase since 2012. Wallets for Bitcoin have grown in tandem with its price, reaching 500% growth between the years 2014 to 2016 and over 280% between 2016 to 2018. So Blockchain Inc. is a London-based software development company that offers tools for developers and real-time transaction data for users to analyse the burgeoning digital economy. And Blockchain Inc. also offers one of the most popular cryptocurrency wallets supporting Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash and Ethereum, blah, blah, blah. So I think that's more to do with Blockchain Inc. But it does give an overall indication of this. Blockchain Inc. wallet growth is a good indicator for Bitcoin adoption, demonstrating that the cryptocurrency is being increasingly used for a multitude of reasons since inception, ranging from money transfer to purchase of assets to crypto trading. So you can see that's the kind of graph, and that will probably continue to go up and up and up, I would imagine. So it is a good indication, but it's an advert for Blockchain Inc. as well, but it's still a good indication of the kind of number of Bitcoin wallets out there as well. And I thought this was funny. Bitcoin receives major endorsement after Marc Faber purchases cryptocurrency. Because I kind of went, what to do? Who cares? I know Marc Faber is obviously a stock market analyst, economist, whether it's Dr. Marc Faber, I think it is, actually. But I just thought, but I thought I would kind of share this story anyway. In a recent interview with Cash, the legendary stock market expert and investor revealed he purchased his first Bitcoins earlier this year, admitting that he bought the cryptocurrency to learn about the crypto ecosystem. The 73-year-old investor indicated that his curiosity regarding crypto assets led him to his first Bitcoin purchase. So after I kind of said, well, and who cares? Who cares about that? It's just another endorsement for cryptocurrency. That's what it is, really, what we're talking about here, which is a good thing. It's always a good thing when the old world gets into the new world, so to speak, which we were talking about the kind of banks and that earlier on. So this is kind of part of the old world, the kind of Warren Buffett kind of old world, getting into kind of cryptocurrency as well. And the day Warren Buffett kind of buys kind of cryptocurrency, I think that'll be a big story as well. Although it looks as if he's never going to buy them. But I think he'll change his mind. If there's money to be made, he'll be there. I think he's probably there already, I would imagine, in the background, just quietly kind of buying up, I would imagine. It would just be stupid. It'd be stupidity in a glass not to do that, I think. Thailand approves country's first ICO portal. This is good news. The Thailand Securities and Exchange Commission has reportedly approved the country's first portal for initial coin offerings. And the main purpose of these portals are to screen tokens, perform due diligence, ensure project consistency with its white paper, and verify the Know Your Customer process. This is a good thing. This is regulation coming in, which is good overall. I think it's good for the cryptosphere overall as well. And it safeguards kind of retail investors like you and I going in on ICOs, because you know what kind of happened with a lot of ICOs kind of back last year. And a lot of people got burned with ICOs as well. So that's a good thing. Coinbase Pro, we kind of seen that as well. Altcoin aversion. Poll shows that 2/3 of crypto investors are Bitcoin maximalists. Don't believe that. I don't believe that. So this was a kind of poll. A recent poll was shared on Twitter by crypto analyst Dave the Wave, whose recent analysis includes looking at the weekly MACD in order to conclude if the bottom of the Bitcoin bear market is in. In the poll, the long-term chartist asked if a newbie were to have capital to invest in crypto for the next 4 years, how the portfolio allocation should break down. So 42%, 70% would be in BTC, 30% in alts. That doesn't mean you're a Bitcoin maximalist. To me, Bitcoin maximalist means, well, it could mean something different. Like Tone Vays is a Bitcoin maximalist. without a doubt. He just thinks everything else outside Bitcoin, all the altcoins are just shitcoins basically. That's what he thinks, and it's just Bitcoin you should be focusing on. That to me is a Bitcoin maximalist. But you could argue that people are into alts just to get more Bitcoin, which I guess is true as well. But I wouldn't call myself a Bitcoin maximalist, but I trade alts to get more Bitcoin because I know that's going to be the king of the future. So I don't know if that's strictly accurate. I'd say it was a kind of grey area, but I wouldn't call myself a Bitcoin maximalist. Obviously, I'm invested in XRP for the long term as well, and a lot of the other alts as well. So I don't think that's 66% of Bitcoin maximalists. Banks agrees with dirty money are terrified of becoming obsolete. This is what we were talking about earlier on. This is why they're trying to get into cryptocurrency, and the likes of JP Morgan's of this world are going to try more and more. You're going to see more and more news stories coming up, but they haven't a clue what it's about. I suppose they could get on board the blockchain experts. I don't think that's going to happen though. I think the blockchain experts that really want to be in the space because of the ethos and everything behind it and what it stands for are not going to join a big bank like that. Well, I don't know. I certainly wouldn't because of my kind of principles as well, but a lot of people might. But I think we're going to see that as well. So most cryptocurrency companies struggle to get a bank account. This is mainly due to the inadequate anti-money laundering procedures and the bank's fear of being fined. At least that's what these centralised institutions with coffers stuffed full of dirty money want you to believe. In reality, they're out of their depth and scrambling to stay relevant. That is a problem. The banks are struggling to stay relevant. And this is why I think that you're going to have this bridge between the old world and the new world. The likes of XRP, the likes of kind of Bitcoin obviously as well, all the other kind of stuff as well that goes on with it. So they are struggling to stay relevant. And because they're elephants, really kind of banks and the big companies, the big institutions, they're elephants, they don't move quickly. When a decision has to be made, it has to go from the bottom, well, from the top, and then kind of all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Then systems have to be put in place, all these. So for one decision to be made, it might take a year or two to do that. In cryptocurrency world, you're out your depth, or you're just out the game. You're no longer relevant if it's going to take you a year or two just to make a bloody decision, put the systems in place to kind of implement it. So that's why the banks and institutions are going to be obsolete. Unless they get on board, unless they start buying these kind of smaller kind of cryptocurrency or blockchain companies, they're going to be able to help them stay relevant. And I think that's what we're going to see more and more. Okay, that's the news for today. We're back to chat. I don't know if a lot of people are left in. Oh, we've got 34 people still in. Steve, what's your view on crypto? So spoke about that. Stormkeeper, have to leave early. Okay, crypto. Not really looking forward to having some FaceTime. Sorry about the BTC shell. I was watching a BTC documentary last night, so it's got me all BTC hyped. Was it good or bad? In favour of BTC? I would imagine it's kind of not in favour of BTC, talking about the usual crap, saying it's money laundering and all that criminal activity, I would imagine. But if it's not, that would be good. Steve, did you get accepted as a Digitech beta trader? If so, when is it live, or is that the April launch? I did get accepted as a beta trader, but they kind of postponed that, so I think it's just going to be the launch when it comes out. So I don't think I'm going to get in early, but I don't know. I've never had any email to confirm or deny that. Great to see the calls doing so well, Steve. If you haven't caught it yet, Keith Waring's Love stream with Jason from How Do is really good. Excellent. I didn't catch it. I've seen it kind of advertised. I got a notification about it, but I'll need to check it out. Guys, besides, my brother is using it in the UK, doing very well, but security wise I don't trust it. APPC looking good. Right, your brother's using what? Crypto Hopper. Right, okay, I'm with you. Sorry, that was a pocket text. That was a pocket text from Lawrence Matthews. Cool, I thought it was an encryption of some kind, or some kind of clue of something. Geez, like, hi to you, Big Bonanza Tone. Bays makes a lot of wrong predictions. Why anyone's listening to him, I have no idea. Yeah. But anybody making predictions is going to make a lot of wrong predictions, to be honest. Just his ideas on kind of Bitcoin and stuff. I like to listen to him. And him and his, not cronies, but his kind of cohort as well, his followers. I can't remember who it is. Leah, and the other guy as well. I can't remember their names off the top of my head. Your opinion on NPXS? Still holding quite a few. I don't know what's going on with PundiX just now. I still think it's going to do really well for the future. I just don't like this coin swapping. They're moving over to the FX, obviously, and I do kind of understand it, but they've changed coins. I don't know why they're doing that. What's the script with that? Why they need to do that? So I don't know. To be honest, I've been in and out of PundiX so many times, and I just thought this is going to be a brilliant one for the future. They're making money, they're selling the kind of products, they've got phone out, they've got so much going for them. But I just think the strategy from what they're doing, I don't know. I really don't know if it's the right strategy or not. Maybe after the FX swap, everything goes well with that, then we'll start to see a wee bit of stabilization, which is what we need. And yeah, we need the stabilization from PundiX before people start kind of investing in them, not just kind of trading them, but investing in them. G-Select DGB, I think will go to $1. Excellent. Adam Forrest, Warren Buffet holds an interest in BYD, a Chinese electric car manufacturer that also makes electric buses. Stories that the UK BYD are in bed with VeChain. So there's a link there. There is a link there. Okay, we'll just go to some of the charts. So that is OpenANX we spoke about. TNT has just jumped up. Look at this again. See, we're talking about this kind of cup and handle. Look at this again. It's cup and handle formation of TNT as well. So it's amazing how much that's shown up. And you're going to get a lot of these from January, because obviously we had a big spike in January, in the middle of January, we had a big spike. So you're going to get a lot of cup and handles, I believe. I like that because the recency effect, a lot of people look at the charts. I'll just give you a one that's not got it. That's got it as well. So it's not got the cup and that's got it as well. Has that got it? Yeah, a bigger one. Right, what's one that's not got a cup and handle kind of formation? Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. So psychology wise, if we're looking at a chart and we say, oh, okay, we'll just get rid of that. If we're looking at a chart and we're just seeing this and it's just starting to come up, it's just crossing over, we would get in, but we're tentative about it because of the crossover. I'd probably get in on that. Obviously from there I'll just get in, I'll just say, okay, this is going to move eventually, because it's crossed over. It's never really crossed over for a year or something, or 6 months, so I'm going to get in on PIVX. So but if we look at it and then we see something like this from TNT, we see this and we see it's crossing over, go, well, it's been up to 635 before, and when it crosses over at 399, you go, well, this could go up 50-60%, because recently it's been up to 620 or something, 640. And when you see that, and I call it the recency effect, you see that psychologically think, well, it could get there again because it just recently went up to 640, so it looks as if it's going to bounce up to there again and maybe come back down and then go higher. And that's why I like these kind of cup and handles, and there's a lot of them just now because of the recency effect. Psychologically, you're more inclined to get traders going into it. That's my opinion. That's what I believe. XRP to 589. Gareth Passage. No, I don't think so. I know they were talking about that. What was his name? I can't even remember. My brain is not working just now. I've not had enough coffee. Obviously, there was a guy, somebody 123, kind of predicted it was going to be $589 for XRP. But I think Bob Way kind of looked to the figures and just thought that ain't going to happen as well. He's just recently came out in the XRP chat as well. Bob Way, I don't know if you've seen that, but check him out on Google. Just type in Bob Way XRP chat. G-Slick, I'm staying in Pundy long term, waiting for the coin conversion price will go up. FX coin, 21 million supply. Yeah, so we'll see what happens once it stabilizes. We need some sort of stabilization for PundiX. That's what we're needing, and I do think it's a good company for the long term, as I said. But we need that stabilization first of all. LRC, what they're doing. BTC. 1600, they're staying steady. I thought they'd have gone up more. HC, BTC. And coming down a wee bit. Again, 3326. Let's see what happens with them. ARN have just started climbing. Again, you've got this cup and handle kind of thing, although that wasn't on a close. Got a bigger cup there. DOC starting to move. Metal. Pundy X, just been speaking about. 0x still going up. And PivX, kind of called that as well. That's moved, kind of called that a while ago actually. AMB is going to be a good one, I think. Ambrosis, look at that. I think this is primed for a big move. AMB, it's coming up. It's close to its all-time low. Its all-time low is 1,000, so it's only 50% up in its all-time low. Crossing over on the daily. I think this is primed for a big move up as well. So that's the charts. One last look. Okay, I'm going to leave you there just now. Thank you everybody for watching. Really appreciate your time. Sorry it's taken a wee bit of time to get on this morning. But as ever, thank you for being here. Really appreciate your time, as I said. And if you go down to like button as well, and if you want to get some free crypto with a brand new exchange that's coming out called Bitstack, it's out already. You can. There's a link down below. You get about 1,000 free BXBC tokens, which you can convert later on to the native token on that and start trading. And that's going to be coming out soon. You can with Bitstack as well. So I get some crypto, you get some crypto, so it's a win-win-win. So if you want to check that out as well, I'd appreciate you kind of clicking on that link and signing up. That'll be fantastic. Okay, I'll leave you there just now. Have a brilliant day, whatever you're doing. Until next time, namaste. Take care. Bye now.